Holy Gospel of Jesus Christ according to St. Luke. Asked by the Pharisees when the kingdom of God would come, Jesus said in reply, "The coming of the kingdom of God cannot be observed, and no one will announce, 'Look, here it is,' or 'There it is.' For behold, the kingdom of God is among you." Then he said to his disciples, "The days will come when you will long to see one of the days of the Son of Man, but you will not see it. There will be those who will say to you, 'Look, there he is,' or 'Look, here he is.' Do not go off, do not run in pursuit. For just as lightning flashes and lights up the sky from one side to the other, so will the Son of Man be in his day. But first, he must suffer greatly and be rejected by this generation." The Gospel of the Lord. In today's Gospel, the Pharisees ask Jesus when the kingdom of God will come. They are expecting something visible, a powerful kingdom that can be seen and announced. But Jesus gives them a surprising answer. The coming of the kingdom of God cannot be observed. For behold, the kingdom of God is among you. At first, this can sound confusing. Isn't God's kingdom supposed to be heaven, a real place we go to after we die? The truth is that both are correct. Jesus is teaching us that the kingdom of God has two parts, a spiritual kingdom that is here and now. This means that God's kingdom begins in our hearts, every time we choose love over hate, forgiveness over anger, peace over revenge. When we let God rule our thoughts, actions, and relationships, His kingdom is already alive within us. Wherever love, mercy, and truth are present, there is the kingdom of God, a heavenly kingdom that is yet to come. One day, after the final judgment, we will enter the fullness of God's kingdom, heaven, the eternal home where there is no pain, no suffering, and no sin. This is the place where God's presence will fill everything, and we will live forever in His perfect love. So, we can say that the kingdom of God is like a seed. It is planted in our hearts today through faith and good works, and it will bloom completely in heaven, God's eternal kingdom. Jesus also warns His disciples not to go chasing after people who say, "Look, here he is," or "There he is." He wants us to understand that the kingdom is not about chasing signs or predictions, but about living faithfully every day. And then Jesus reminds us that before the glory comes, He must suffer and be rejected. This shows us that the path to God's kingdom often passes through pain, sacrifice, and perseverance, just like Jesus endured. So today, let us remember, God's kingdom begins in our hearts when we live with love and truth. God's kingdom will be fulfilled in heaven, our true home. And every act of kindness, every moment of forgiveness, every prayer helps that kingdom grow stronger in the world. May God's blessings fill your heart with peace and faith. And if today's reflection touched you, don't forget to subscribe for more daily gospel reflections that nourish your soul.